Me live? Okay, me live. Yeah, man, me live, man. Mm. People, just a drink some tea, yeah, you know? Just a drink some tea. Mm. Belch off the morning gas, you know? So PNP, we the light a focus on now. The light a focus on now. The light is now focusing on the People's National Party, yeah, man? Mm. All narratives start to spin right now. Yeah, man. They must spin pure narrative. Narrative in the public, narrative in the media houses, narrative in the ruling government. But the biggest narrative out there is about the West Kingston, the West Central St. Andrew constituency election that was so said win by the Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Whole heap of narrative has spin about that, but we have heard the last word from the leader, the leader of the People's National Party, Mark Jefferson Golden, that will be going to that recount will be going to a constitutional court for a recount. Yes. Mm. But otherwise than that, the leader accept the defeat and announced that the People's National Party has able to double their winnings going into the 2025 or after the 2025 general election last week Wednesday. The PNP is now a 28 seat strong opposition. Yeah, man, 14 more. That I like. Well, at once it was 29, so it was over 100%. You know, over 100% doubled. So when we are hear some people are talk about leadership challenge and Gen Sec fi resign and all kind of, fubble double. We just laugh it off. But anyhow, going into this 4 year, going into this 4 year in opposition, we want to know that the PNP have a strong Senate, a strong Senate. Because say Mark Jefferson Golden come from the Senate. Yes, it was Portia Simpson who appointed Mark Jefferson Golden as a senator in her last um, stint as prime minister. I checked say it was in 2011. Yes, yes, 2011. Yes, 2011. Mark Jefferson Golden was called to the Senate, and he became a senator. And oh boy, it was a gift to Jamaican people when Mark Golden become a senator. Yes, because even the no um integrity commission, it is Mark Golden who bring that to to parliament. Yes, it was Mark Jefferson Golden who bring about the integrity commission while he was a senator, and later it was passed into law by this same government in 2016. So we have to make sure say when we are put people in Senate position, especially the PNP, when the PNP are put people in Senate position, we don't put people in Senate position because of public sentiment, or we don't put people in Senate position because of the noise in the market or in the street. We, the PNP, put people in senators' position because of who the person and what the person can offer to the Jamaican people, not to just the party, not to just the party, because sometimes we Jamaican do ourselves wrong. Well, we not say we because we not appoint senator. It is the opposition leader and the prime minister who appointed senators. So I should restate my argument and say sometimes it is either the opposition or the ruling party, the prime minister, who do the public wrong. Because I have a feelings from long ago that if the public vote out a particular person, a particular person, I strongly feel that that person should not come back to the people through the Senate. I felt that way. Once the people reject you, you must stay out. And I've seen where both party when the people of Jamaica reject people by the ballot, then bring them back to Senate. And recently, a classic example is like Peter Bunting. In, in 2020, Rhoda Crawford defeat um, Peter Bunting. And right now, Peter Bunting is a member of parliament again because he was recalled through the Senate to serve again. I feel that when the people reject you, you must still reject. That is my feeling, anyhow. That is not my feeling. I'm not um, putting it on anybody, but that is my feeling. When people reject you, the 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 opposition leader or the prime minister must respect respect the people's decision. If the people reject you, the opposition or the ruling party must not bring you back through the Senate. Is either you stay in your constituent taker and work from there. Yeah, when you when you get rejected, you can stay as a caretaker and start over from there. Try and mend your mistake and find out why a constituent reject you. But when the people reject you, I feel that the opposition leader or the prime minister should not bring you back through the Senate to be in the people's face again. Once you're rejected, you stay out of garden house. Yes. Anyhow, we have seen now a whole heap of narrative in the street and people who say them are PNP attack who them want. As senator, them start clean out. Senator, me hear some say Gabriela Maris to go on side now. Look at a young like look at a young brilliant person like Gabriela Maris. Eh? Look at a young, vibrant person as Gabriela Morrison. And people saying that Gabriela must go on side now and make somebody else. Oh dear, what happened to the PNP? What happened to the PNP? What happened to the PNP? Gabriel was a senator, so I feel that Gabriel should maintain, maintain as a senator same way. It's not Gabriel was rejected. It's Gabriel first try at um, representing the people. Young Gabriel, I do everything that Gabriela reached 23-year old as yet. And people out there say Gabriela for go one side. While they are saying that people like um um people like the the person who supposedly to to, to be the person who represent the the what I would say, the trade union. They are saying that Lambert Brown should go also. And people must people must think before them utter their mouth. Because many people don't know say most of those things that the PNP was using in the election, like the drill, the 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 drill that was bought at the Bustamante Hospital for um less than the money that the government say it was bought for in the health sector. It 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 was Lambert Brown who bring it to the attention of the PNP and the parliament. It was Lambert Brown. So when people are going to just jump and say Lambert Brown a old man name for go on side, them them for think where them man, think where them a do, think before no talk. Because Lambert Brown is what we call um experience and wise head. Nothing wrong with a Lambert Brown for the next 2, 3 years and then he move on. Lambert Brown can still be there and then him just take time and you know remove himself. We don't have to just pluck out Lambert Brown and I say boy, him a old man now and younger people to get chance. We can't do that. Can't do that. PNP always have senator who can put, you know, a good show for the PNP in Garden House. We don't go with PNP thing because of sentiment to people know you. Knowing's not gonna away. Are the nice out there when if 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 Senator did go after those nice I make, we could have make enough entertainer be senator. We could have asked Cartel to be a senator. We could have even asked Bounty Killer to be a senator. Elephant Man, we could have asked him to be a senator. Even Beanie Man, we could have asked to be a senator. Because all of the mentioned entertainers are members of the People's National Party throughout the years. We could have asked them. So it's not the knives out there, it's who can put formidable input inside Garden House when it matter. And that is Lambert Brown, a man of experience and wisdom. Senator Floyd Morris. Senator Floyd Morris' name should not mention at all because Senator Floyd Morris represent inspiration for the people them who the society often forgot, the people them who is disabled, not able to 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 do the regular things where the ordinary people then do, to stay there and lobby to get proper sidewalks for the disabled, to get better overall treatment for the disabled, to get better housing for the disabled, and that is in a flight marriage. So to tell you the truth, to tell you the truth, my feelings is Mark Jefferson Golden should not even touch no senator position away from who like Bunting move and gone to, Bunting become a full member of parliament now. You can't slot in somebody to fill in Bunting space. Yes, you can slot in somebody to fill into Bunting space. But otherwise, I don't see no reason why Mark Jefferson Golden should shake up the senators now. Leave it as it is. Leave the Senate as it is and just make addition. Leave the Senate as it is. Leave the Senate as it is. Mr. Mark Golden. Me know say whole heap of people I go say a foolishness me attack and but if you don't notice with me no beg no likes. You no see me come on YouTube and beg no likes. I beg. Me no beggy. Me no beggy. Me just kick back if somebody offer me something, offer help to my channel, I will accept it. If somebody are gonna give me something, I will accept it. But me not come on YouTube and beg it down. Me don't even not beg likes and subscription. So when me not talk with water in my mouth. Mark Jefferson Golden, leave the Senate alone. Just make the necessary adjustment. Leave this Senate is an effective Senate. Leave it alone. Now make nobody tell you or force nothing upon you and tell about for get rid of Gabriel and get rid of Lambert Brown and get rid of and I saw PNP thing go. PNP thing no go so. PNP thing no go so. Low Lambert Brown for when Lambert Brown say him a make a slide, him make a slide. Low Lambert Brown. That is the thing, We on PNP all the while. And at the same thing people do to Portia Simpson. Push out Portia Simpson out of the People's National Party before she feel to resign. And you see how it send the PNP in a political wilderness. Eh? It send the PNP in a political wilderness. Mark Golden no push out nobody. Don't push out nobody. The PNP should take it to heart and know say is intimidation and voter suppression why the PNP is not the government of the day today. it is no reason that the PNP is at fault, where some people are trying to put blame on Mark Golding, Sir Mark Golding, and the PNP not bring out the voting public and them not do that. The voting public was out there, but people from other country have an in a way political in a little Jamaica political affairs. And we not deal with normal leader now. And a normal leader we are deal with. We not deal with a Bustamante of the GLP. We not deal with a U-Shira of the GLP. We not deal with a Edward Siaga of the GLP. We not deal with a Bruce Golding of the GLP. We are deal with a different type of animal in a prime minister of now. I mean, I put my mouth down there. So I want the people them to just up off of the PNP and up off of Mark Golding and Dayton Campbell. Still the upon my senators them. People are try buzz, especially people in the YouTube space, because we know say YouTube influence people a lot. YouTube can influence what Mark Golding do. And I want to remind Mark Golding, say, and this is how my thing now I go take a different turn. Cause me always want to talk the truth, and nothing but the truth. Cause me know say the truth will always set me free. If you don't look for my title asks PNP Senate LGBTQ whatsoever. Whatsoever. And I know what I talk about. LGBTQ. I talk the people them what we call funny guys. The fishy people them. The people them were act fishy. The people them would behave like them live a sea. Yes, them people them I talk about LGBTQ. The people them were behave like them have feather and fin. Them I talk about. So when I try to tell Mark Golding no, Mark Golding, listen me. I'm not talk with water in my mouth. Not talk with water in my mouth. Cause me is not a PMP just for the five year since you take over. I me not PMP for just in a Porsche since the time. I was just PMP in a PG time. Me a PMP for Michael Manley time. And from Michael Manley time, me a vote. From Michael Manley time, me a vote. So me a dinosaurs. Me a dinosaurs. I'm not afraid to talk. Me a dinosaurs. When it come to PMP thing, me a dinosaurs. Now one of the dinosaurs PMP. One of the time me used to call myself socialist and nobody say me a PNP. Cause me used to call myself just socialist. But then again, me have to just accept the PNP. And then them start with this comrade thing. And me just take it on. If a man say comrade, me just say, all right. But one time, you can't heal me and both no PNP. Me not answer. You have to say socialist. Because me I deal with it from Michael time. Socialist. Socialist. Because if you listen to the song say, the song say PNP are no fool. The song say socialist are no fool. Eat them with the Cuban school. Eat them with the microdam. So, socialists are no fool. It never say PNP are no fool. Socialist. So me a real socialist. Yeah, man. Real socialist. So this is what me I try to tell Mark Golding. Mark Golding, you see on the edge of when Siaga, come I take it from Siaga. There was a there was a there was a argument one time in Parliament between Michael Manley, and this is history matter. There was a argument in Parliament one time when somebody, I don't remember if it was Michael Manley who put the question to Edward Seaga about his age, about his age, and Edward Seaga turned to the person. I don't remember if it was Michael Manley who asked the question or somebody else. During that time, Michael Manley was going through a little problem with his wife, Beverly, Beverly Manley at the time. Them did I go through a little, during the 80s after the defeat in the 80 election, going leading up to the 89 election where Siaga did get defeated. Yeah, going up to the 89 election. And them asked Siaga about his health. And reluctantly, and the man and the cunningness of a Edward Philip George Siaga say, if you don't want to know my health, if you don't want to know my health, if you don't want to know my health, go at my home and you see a healthy girl baby in the crib, ask Carla about that. So like at that time, at that time, Edward Seaga was advanced in age, about, going about in his late 70s. So Edward Seaga make them know, say, don't worry about my health. Me just breed my wife. So no worry about my health. Go on my yard and you see a bouncing baby in the crib. So from them time they know people start make certain sound. Say the People's National Party get full up of some funny guy. Yeah, the People's National Party. And the people, me's a PNP, but me have to talk the truth. I am a PNP But I have to talk the truth. I from in a Siaga time, Siaga say the PNP are funny people in it. And then after Michael Manley um, resigned and after him pass away, and the so-called Fresh Prince, the so-called Fresh Prince, the man PJ Patterson, Percival James Patterson, take over the party. At them time they plaster now because at them time the PJ Patterson don't have a wife. PJ Patterson wasn't living with a woman. PJ Patterson was a was a prime minister without a wife during his reign as prime minister of Jamaica for over, I mean, 20 years. Enough people don't know say a four straight. I have some labor right, I go on like say them take PNP for fool, about Andrew Holness equal. Andrew Holness equal what? Andrew Holness just equal the 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 amount of election where PJ Patterson won. But PJ Patterson is prime minister for 4 years. 4 year PJ Patterson, a prime minister, 4 years straight. Him get it from Michael Manley and then him win 3 consecutive elections. So there's no comparison with Andrew Holness to PJ. And in virtue, the People's National Party is the only party in a Jamaica where won 4 consecutive elections. One under Michael Manley, and then it turned over where PJ Patterson win 3 straight. So you just put that one there on a cigar and light it, smoke it, whether it be bushweed or, high grade. Or if you not smoke pure grabber, smoke it, put it tonight and smoke it with it. So back to the whole thing we may talk about with the sentiment of how people feel about the People's National Party during the time when PJ Patterson was at the end. We started a whole heap of argument for the party, a chichiman party. Cause them start say PJ na no woman, PJ na no wife, and whole heap of things start talk. Whole heap of things. But it didn't daunted the 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 the, the People's National Party. But that was the sentiment in the street. So the PNP is a party where, them a try taint the leader of the PNP. Them a try taint the leader of the party. PJ Patterson say him have some fishiness, some funny guy thing about him. Yes, me a PNP and me a talk the truth. So when PJ Patterson resign now and Portia Simpson take over, it was the time when this this acronym are coming, LGBTQ. Yeah. Whatsoever, LGBT. You don't know what I talk about. You don't know what I talk about. LGBT or whatsoever. So during the Portia Simpson era now, you start your holy power say the People's National Party get more fishy. Yes. They must say the People's National Party appear fish there in the party, appear appear LGBTQ people in the party and holy argument and them start talk who this and who that and who gay and who all type of thing. Throughout the whole of that era there during Portia Simpson time. You start here who a fish, who a shark, who a whale, who a snapper, who a sprat. You start here all type of thing here during the Portia Simpson era. Yeah, man, a pair of that here. So the party full up of LGBTQ people and appear fishing at the party, the People's National Party fishing. But me I gonna mention something. Cause when I was a young boy, when I was a young boy, about 15-year old, I'm here about PNP. It was PNP was all about militancy. Militancy. Because me here say PNP is a part send man go a Cuba, send man go a Russia, go train a soldier. Them didn't even have a name feed, something like Brigadista. Yeah, Brigadista was the name. Brigadista. Yes, them used to say PNP send man go to Russia and Cuba, go train as Brigadista. And the heart and soul of PNP was in Warwick Hill. During Michael Manley time, the PNP was militancy. 100% militancy during Michael Manley time. Is that bad man thing me I talk about, you know? Militancy. Militancy. Them time them I hear about name like 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 Michael Manley, Dudley Thompson, um the same DK Duncan, um, you know, Paul Burke, you know, pure militancy, pure militancy, pure 101 big full house. The house could have big, it full of pure militant man. Pure militant man, pure militant man. That's one of the time them did say half of the PNP man them will follow PNP did they on the most wanted list. And that them did I say. Half of the man them were follow behind the PNP was on most wanted list. And I want to tell you, the heart and soul was in Warwick Hill. The heart and soul was in the same Rockfort Warwick Hill. where it was there. It was there for police and soldier to go up there. Police and soldier go up in a Warwick Hill with caution, whether them go up on foot, in a vehicle, or by helicopter. Them approach Warwick Hill with caution because them are buck up in a militancy. Militancy. And that was what the PNP was all about, as what some people say. Militancy. Militancy. And at that me know the PNP for. I know the PNP. Even today, I know the PNP supposed to be a militant party. You know see where the leader of the party there. Jungle, a jungle, a jungle. In the jungle, Mark Jefferson Golden there. In the jungle. And it can't come no more militant than that right now. In the concrete jungle, Mark Golden represent the whole of them section there. The whole of the historical pieces of Jamaica. Concrete jungle, trench town, whatsoever them want name the sector, Arnett Garden, all of them place the Rima, all of them place command under Mark Jefferson. So if militancy on I talk about people, I know me I go get mad. Some people right now today me I hear some foolishness in my ears. People want to tell Mark Gold because people in a YouTube space. People were in a YouTube space. Because people in a YouTube space are the good for PNP. People in a YouTube space are the good for themselves. People in a YouTube space. YouTube is not a free space. Everybody get paid on YouTube as long as you on YouTube have a contract going. Once you sign a contract, YouTube will pay you. And you can beg. You can beg people. Like some people, them beg morning, beg evening, and beg at night to them all begging at them sleep. And swear to them a dream. The way of them beg. If you give them water, them beg you the sugar. If you give them the sugar and the water, them beg you the lime or the lime juice to mix some lemonade. Them is beggar, beggar, beggar. And people are about people forgive them Senate seat. For what? For fish up PNP business. Eh? For fish up militancy. For fish up militancy. PNP a militant party. And where not chat about? Where una chat about? Where una chat about? PNP a militant party. Militancy. Everywhere you go with PNP there, a soldier you say, soldier, you got Arnett Garden, the man them move like soldier. You got Dunkirk, the man them move like soldier. You go in a Rockfort, the man them move like soldier. You go anywhere where PNP stand tall, I like soldier, militancy. So some people are ball about fish for going to Senate. Fish for stay in the water. Stay in the water. Away now about fish for going to Senate. Eh? Which fish in a Senate? Which fish in a Senate? Uno not get me mad this morning here, man. Which fish in a Senate? Away now try though. Fish up PNP thing, not try sing PNP thing. One tone, mad and a mad. I try fish up PNP thing. Fish for stay in the water, stay a sea. When about fish for come be Senate with fish. With fish. No fish can, no boy where fish and it out in the public can't come on a Senate seat in a PNP. You mad? For fish up the youth, for fish up the young youth, them thing, you must be mad. For fish up the young youth, them thing, and that keep the young youth them from PNP. That keep the young youth them, the young people them from PNP. PNP, you know have to bring back the militancy. You know have to bring back the militancy in a PNP. Bring back the militancy. Away no want to fish out PNP, you must be mad. But you no want to put fish in a Senate. Fish will stay in a river, fish will stay in a sea, and stay in a pond with fish in a Senate. No fish in our party. You believe one party can dash out fish and we pick it up? Eh? One party dash out fish, eh? And we pick it up. What? PMP our salvage, eh? PMP, what is PMP want become? Riverton dump? You must be mad. If you are if you is a fishy PMP and you wish PMP good, yes, keep on cheer for PMP. But that no say, that no say, that no say, me can be a businessman and me deal with fish. But no fish nah for pass my house door. Me can be a businessman and me deal with fish. Yes, me and a fish can be business, business. You can support my business as a fish, yes. But that not say fish for come at my yard and come sitting on my chair, eh? And fish out me youth them, idealize me youth them for turn fish like you. Man, I no go here, man. But you know what, so some fish to come in a PNP. You know, I eat that. Them fish they stain. Anything them fish they go amongst. People immediately say anything them fish they go amongst immediately turn fish to. Cause them fish there are big fish. Them fish there are big whale, donut whale, donut sperm whale, donut sperm whale, sperm whale that, sperm whale, sperm whale. What PNP are do with a sperm whale? You must be mad. Mark Jefferson Golden, low the Senate here, low the Senate. Now we get jumpy and about to change up the Senate. Low the Senate in what it be and just make the adjustment for who left out. Low the Senate. A Floyd Morrison is okay. When Floyd ready to cut, low him. Make him cut on him own. A Gabriel Morris is young and fresh. Lower. A Fraser Bin is okay. Make she stay. A Matt is okay. Make she stay. Love the people them. Love the people them. Deal with continuity. Continuity. Same way like how no people now plan for move. You move nobody. Continue the journey. It was a happy and daunting journey. Continue the journey, Mark Jefferson Golden. It is a good journey. It is a good journey because no less than 2 years we will be in the promised land. We will be in the promised land less than the 5 year. Maybe in the next 2 years we will be in the promised land. We will be in the promised land. So make nobody come tell you about move Lambert Brown, cause Lambert Brown serve already. Make Lambert Brown remove himself. As long as Lambert Brown have mouth for talk, low Lambert Brown. Make him talk. Low Lambert Brown. And that me have to say this morning. That me have to say this morning.